Okay, guys, Miranda Manticos, psychic channeler, spiritual healer. All right, so I broke these up into 3 videos just so I don't overwhelm everybody. So I did a masculine healing, and then I did a general collective reading with 4 different decks. I encourage you to go back, watch those if you're on a healing journey, an awakening journey, or if you just need support, okay, during this time. This one, I'm just going to do a little sound tuning like I do sometimes. And for those who just need that little frequency tuning, okay? But if you want the information from the decks, go back and check those posts. And I'm just going to plug these all in today. It's just easier that way. All right, so the first thing my guides told me to bring up was to show you this little guy, okay? This is a fossilized shell. Look how beautiful. Look at that. So this is the golden ratio. This is the continuum, right? This is the spiral of life. And just seeing it is actually an activation of light within you, okay? So that's why I'm holding it up. And I'm just going to use a few crystals today. And I'll do my, a few little instruments, okay? Beautiful, right? Love them so much. Love all my little crystals and my shells. So I want you to breathe. I want you to just feel peace. You can love the beautiful color of this peaceful stone. I'm feeling like a high heart. Okay. Just breathe. Beautiful. This is just a little bit of a third eye activation, okay? So I'm just kind of it's like moving some of that energy down into the body, okay? Like it got stuck in the crown. And that happens sometimes, okay? Just like if you're rising from the roots, sometimes the energy from the root doesn't make it all the way up, right? That Kundalini rising, we can have the same problem, but the opposite, the inverted, where the mind is getting so much, but it's not coming down into the body. So this is going to help with that. And also just really acknowledging that your body is a vessel full of portals, and every single aspect of your body is a portal. And start acknowledging that, using those portals, activating them, communicating with them. Don't be so in the mind. Get into the body. That's the feminine, okay? So peaceful. You don't have to think about anything right now. Just feel. If you need to, you can cry or smile. This is a release, a letting go. Did you know that your tears have sacred geometry? When you cry, you're actually letting go of old patterns and codes that you no longer need to learn from. They can go. What you keep is the wisdom from the experience. So when you cry, for example, for a loved one, And when you heal from the loss of them, it doesn't mean that you're letting them go. You're just letting go of the pain, okay? Just let go. Someone lost a loved one. I'm hearing it. It's okay. We cry with you sacred tears. One of my spiritual teachers taught me that in Africa there's a village, and don't ask me to remember the name of the place, but I will always remember the message. But it's a special place where if they lose someone in the village, if someone passes away, and if they don't have family there to grieve with them, they will actually hire a professional griever. And this is because they believe in the sacredness of tears and grieving. That grieving is a sign that the person's life had so much value to you. And during this class that I took, this was now, I guess, almost 2 years ago, I just feel the moving energy even through the story. Okay, so one of my friends had a friend who was going through breast cancer and literally had surgery the next day. So this would have been the day before I took the class, okay? And she came to see me the day before for a healing session to really help her get ready for the surgery, you know? And I said, I don't know why. I just see myself sitting with you in the dirt, covering myself in ashes, and we're just crying and weeping in the mud. And I see us doing it together, maybe after your surgery. And even when I told her that, we all just like, it was so emotional. Me, her, and the friend that brought her to me. And then the next day, in this grief class, with my spiritual teacher at the time, she tells us about this village in Africa. And I said, this is why. This is why I saw this. We're supposed to grieve together. And this gives honor on so many levels to the person, their life, what they taught us, the wisdom, the sacredness. We respect the circle of life. Does that make sense? That goes back to that sacred spiral, okay? And the continuum. So I feel so much emotion behind that. They're telling me, so my guides are reminding me that I'm telling you. They're saying, remember, Miranda, like, because I lost 4 children, 4 pregnancies. I have 2 healthy boys, but I lost 4 pregnancies after them. And they're saying, you know how sometimes you still cry for them? And I'm like, yeah, it's not like as often as it used to be, right? And I do communicate with them, and but it's still that feeling of separation. They're bringing that up because whoever it is that this message is for is feeling that. Old grief. It's old. It's not resolved, but it's ready to be. Does that make sense? So just whoever sees this that needs it, it's okay. Maybe you couldn't resolve it then, but now you can. It's okay. Okay? So I just want to do I'm feeling like a gentle, just a little gentle, just some bells, okay? I'll do that in a couple, just 2, just like 2. So just close your eyes, breathe. And we're going to go deep, and we're going to access a little bit of that hurt. But we're going to let it come up. Cry if you have to. Have support if you need it. Ask for help if you need it. But let it come up. I feel it releasing even now because I can feel it in my throat for you. I'm getting this message that they don't want you to sit in the mud anymore. They want you to rise, okay? It's okay. I'm going to bring in my sistren. This is that divine Hathor, Mother, Goddess healing, okay? It's the feeling that Mother has lost before too, and she grieved with you. She did. So you did not grieve alone, okay? I have to speak my truth on this. She's telling me to tell you. Not all, okay? So just understand what I'm about to say is a deep message. I'm going to just say it as quick as I can. There were some star beings who exploited her, okay? Not all are bad. Not all are good, okay? This is relevant. She's saying, I've lost my children before too. They took my children from me, okay? So this is a child loss. Someone has lost a child. And they're wanting you to know they're okay. But Mother Earth and Mother Gaia, that whole mother energy, the goddess, she's wanting you to know she has had her children taken from her before as well. And this is why she grieved with you. And this is why she sat with you in the ashes. And she cried with you when no one else saw you. And she knew what you were feeling. And she just said the child has returned to me. So they are safe. On the hill is what I'm hearing. The hill is a place of soul restoration and healing. A lot of children are on the hill. I've seen it in dreams. I've seen it in visions, and I've heard others talk about it. So I know it's a real place. It's typically a place where the Fae reside, a frequency of like the Fae, okay? So your child is with these angelics. This is like a beautiful place. It's like a very vibrant color. I always see it as a hill with like this flowing, beautiful, vibrant grasses, and children are kind of flying around everywhere in the sky. They look like rainbow light, and they're souls. These are souls, okay? And this is where we protect them and they stay and until it's time for them to have another journey, okay? So whoever it is, this is what they're showing. Your child is like, what do you want to call it, Spirit? She says, they're playing blissfully with me. They're with Mother in the garden. Okay, so that's a very special place to be. And it's okay. And while it doesn't take your pain away, she's saying, they will be with me until it's time, okay? And she's talking, I'm sorry. It is not your time to return to your child. Stay here. Let them guide you. My babies became my spiritual teachers. This is for you now, she's saying. So, let them teach you. I feel it. I feel the emotion for you, okay? She's saying, any who watch this and cry with you, we are the village that you cannot see. But we have surrounded you, and we have shed our sacred tears with you, and we honor you and your child. We love you, she's saying. What's clear? She's saying that you can talk to your children in nature. If you go in nature, you'll actually hear them easier because they are being guarded by the Fae in this higher frequency, okay? So that also means that your children are very connected to the Fae, or perhaps they are Fae. That's kind of what I'm hearing. So they're being protected by the guardians. I'm seeing, hold on, I gotta grab you one thing. Hold on, 1 second. Let me pause. Okay, she told me to grab this. I had to grab this book. I don't know why or who needs to see it, but that's okay. I don't have to know. I'm just here to love you. You see this giant, beautiful elephant? I hope y'all can see it. She's saying someone needed to see the elephant, and also she's reminding us of the matriarchy and how wise and majestic elephants are, and they grieve, they cry when they lose one of their family members, and they stick together. And I've even seen like documentaries on them, like if one of the little ones falls in a hole, they will all come together to pull them out of the hole. Okay, talk about the just beautiful, perfect example of what we're dreaming for humanity. Elephants, they teach us. Also, you know, if you go back and look at the readings that I did earlier, the masculine and the collective fusion, the matriarchs, you know, elephants, one thing about them, so much about them is special, but they are matriarchal, of course. There's so many unique things about them, but when we get into the shadow work side of the reading, like the secondary, well, really they both were about shadow work. I like to teach this one thing about elephants because it feels so relevant. Look at this, look how beautiful. Look at that. Don't you just want to hug them? So elephants have this amazing ability to feel the vibrations of the ground, and they will actually feel the vibration of a thunderstorm before it happens. And we know from studying their behavior that they will run to the storm. They will actually run into a storm. They're looking for the storm. Tell me that's not shadow work, okay? They're looking for it, but why? They know that if they run to the storm, they will find water. Don't run from your feelings, okay? I know it's hard and heavy. But life-saving water is going to come from you facing these things, okay? And let's learn from these matriarchal collectives, our spirit animals. They're teaching us, okay? And yeah, let the village help you with your grief. Don't do this alone. You are not alone. Your team of angels are with you. Your ancestors are with you. But even amongst humanity, there are those who will sit with you and cry and help you with this, okay? Just remember that. I hope this all makes sense to you all. I love you all so much. And I do this because I love it. What can I say? I'd rather be doing something I love. Let me do one more, okay? Love you guys.